Hi, this is JC here at TurboAce. Today I'll be showing you how to balance the AllSteady 5 gimbal. But first I want to show you what a balanced gimbal looks like. So you can see the tilt, roll, and yaw axis are balanced. If any of these are off balance, your gimbal won't operate properly. So I'll be showing you how to balance your gimbal in the next 3 short steps. The first axis that we will be balancing will be the roll axis. In order to balance the roll axis, you need to loosen up the roll adjustment knob located at the bottom of the gimbal. Once loosened, you'll be able to slide it left or right and continue to adjust it until the gimbal is balanced. Once balanced, go ahead and begin to tighten it up. However, make sure you tighten it up all the way to the point where you no longer have any slop. If you still have slop, continue to tighten. Now we can move on and begin to balance the next axis. Next, we will be balancing the tilt axis. There's 2 parts in balancing the tilt axis, which is a vertical and horizontal tilt. Be sure to remove the lens cap prior to balancing. In order to balance the vertical tilt, you must loosen up the 4 screws on each side of the gimbal by using a 2.5mm hex driver. Once you have it loosened up, you'll be able to slide the camera tray up and down. I like to add that intentionally make the camera back heavy on a horizontal tilt in order to make it easier to balance the vertical tilt axis. Once the camera tray is parallel to the arms of the gimbal, you have successfully balanced the vertical tilt, and now you can go ahead and tighten up all 4 screws on each side, and we'll move on to balancing the horizontal tilt. In order to balance the horizontal tilt, you'll need to loosen up the thumb screw in the bottom and top of the camera tray. Once loosened, you'll be able to slide the camera forwards or backwards. Continue to adjust it until it no longer falls to either side and it sits level on the camera tray. Once it sits level, go ahead and tighten out the thumb screws and test out the horizontal tilt. Now that you see that it's no longer falling toward either side, you have successfully balanced the tilt axis on your gimbal. Lastly, you can now begin to balance the yaw axis. In order to balance the yaw axis, you need to loosen up the yaw adjustment knob located at the top of the gimbal. Once loosened, you need to pick up the gimbal from one end and observe to see which side the back of the gimbal falls towards. If the back of the gimbal falls away from the side you're picking up, it means that the gimbal is back heavy and you need to slide it forward. However, if the back of the gimbal falls towards the side you're picking up, it means the gimbal is front heavy, so you need to slide it backward. Once balanced, you'll notice that the gimbal stays in place no matter where you place it at. That means that you have successfully balanced the yaw axis. So there you have it. That's how you balance an AllSteady 5 gimbal. If you have any more questions on balancing, check the description box below for contact information. Thanks for watching.